Today, this is my all-time favourite way of roasting chicken. Let's do it. So the first thing we want to do for this recipe is turn on the oven and preheat to 180 degrees. And we're going to take the humble roast chicken to another level. So the first thing we want is some fresh parsley. And you want to dice up the parsley really nice and fine. Stick a good handful of your parsley into a bowl. And next we want the same amount of coriander. So spend a minute to dice up your coriander. And you want to chuck that into the bowl with the parsley. And then we want some beautiful fragrant basil. So you want to remove the basil leaves from the stalks, take your knife and get that diced up as fine as the parsley and coriander. And so the basil goes in, and next, one of chicken's best friends, we want some fresh thyme. So you want to remove the woody stalks from the thyme, and once you've got the stalks out, you want to chop through the thyme a couple of times with a knife. And next, another one of chicken's best friends, we want some rosemary. So scrape the sprigs away from the woody stalks, chuck the stalks away, and then chop your way through your rosemary. And once that's nicely diced up, you want to stick that into the bowl. And the next herb we're going to want is some sage. So same as the basil, remove the sage leaves from the stalks, discard the stems, chop up your sage, stick the sage into the bowl, and those are the herbs for the chicken. And do me a favour and quickly hit that subscribe button below. And so to the herbs, we want to add a good glug of olive oil. This will both draw out the flavour from the herbs, and it'll also stop the butter from burning. So mix up your herbs in the olive oil, and you also want to give the herbs a good season with some salt. Give it another good mix, and the herbs are now ready, so stick those to one side. And the star of the show, a delicious organic chicken. You can use a regular chicken if you want, it is up to you, but my preference is always organic or corn-fed. And the first thing we want to do with our chicken is turn it upright and season inside the cavity with some salt. And once you've seasoned the inside, you want to very gently lift up the flap of skin at the front, and then you want to very gently push your fingers down, separating the skin from the breast meat. If you're really careful, you can use a butter knife, but you don't want to tear the skin, so do be gentle. Once you've done this, you want to take a good pinch of your herbs and push those down into the cavity we've created. Pack out the skin with the herbs, and then you want to take some good quality unsalted butter, chop off a nice slab of butter, and then you want to push that down into the skin on top of your herbs. Once your herbs and butter is in, you want to take a good spoon of your herbs, and I like to chuck a nice blob into the cavity. Push that down into the cavity of the bird, and then to pack the cavity out to help it cook, we're going to want some more sage, some thyme, and some rosemary. Also, a lovely fragrant lemon. So stuff the herbs and the lemon into the cavity of the chicken, and a great little trick is just to prick the lemon with a knife, and that will help to get the bird really nice and perfumed in that beautiful zesty lemon. The juices will seep out, and it will almost steam the inside with that fragrant lemon. And then you want to use some butcher's twine, tie up the legs to keep everything neat and tidy. And then we want to season, so add a good pinch of sea salt, a few twists of freshly ground black pepper, and very quickly give the video a thumbs up by hitting the like button below. And probably my number one trick with roasting chicken is you want to use a roasting tray with a wire rack. And the cooking times that you get with chickens are usually pretty accurate, and if in doubt, check the weight of the bird and then check up on Google. And for the chicken I'm roasting today, it's 1 hour, so after an hour, get that out of the oven, and then it's really important to let the bird rest. So let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. You can leave it longer, but 15 is usually just about perfect. There you have the perfect roast chicken. You're gonna love it, and I'll see you next time.